fifth graders. We're so happy to see you at the middle school. I'm Mrs. Gannon. I'm one of the counselors here, and I'll be part of the tour.
Welcome. Welcome to SGMS. My name's Miss An, and I'm the other counselor here. Come on in. So, this is our lobby or our foyer, and you'll be able to know that you are at the front of the school when you look up and you see this bright circle.
One important thing to know about the foyer is it's the middle of our school. If we were to fly over this place in an airplane and we could see through the roof, this school would look like a figure eight with two wings, and this is the middle. Also, another important thing to know about the foyer is it's where the offices are. Right here is the main office, and that's where the secretaries are, and that's where Ms. Hovland, our principal's office, is. And you can go in there if you needed to use the phone. So you can go into the office if you have a question about something, if you need to use the telephone, because we don't allow students to use their cell phones in school. So if you have an issue during the day, you want to come down to the office. Also, Nurse Sue is in and out of the office, as you already know, because she's at Eastside part-time and here part-time.
This is Ms. Odegaard's office. She's the Dean of Students here at St. Giant Middle School. You probably remember her from Eastside. In a little bit, we'll visit with her and she'll say hi.
Hey everybody, this is the third office in the foyer. This is the school counselor's office. This is where me, Mrs. Gannon, and my partner, Ms. An, do our business here at school. One really important thing you should know about our office is we try and have a joke of the day every single day that you can read and then look at the answer after you think about it for a while, because we believe in having some fun here. Come on in. So this is our space, and we're happy to have students anytime. In fact, that's why Ms. An and I are hanging around here. Joke of the day. Today, the joke is, what do you call a bird in winter? Bird.
This is A wing. Remember when Mrs. Gannon was talking about the layout of the school being a figure eight? Well, the first circle at the top, or on the left when you come in, is the A wing. And you can remember what classes are there because A stands for academic. So you'll have things like math, English, social studies, and science down the A wing. Let's take a look. The A wing, just like the B wing, is a big circle. You can't get lost. All you need to do is keep on walking in one direction and you'll end up back at the atrium.
One of my favorite things about the hallways at the middle school, other than the students, is the drinking fountains. We have several drinking fountains that are part traditional drinking fountain. You can press right here to get your water, or if I had a water bottle, and I don't, I would put it right up there against that sensor and it could fill my water bottle. And this is really popular with students. Plus the water's cold and it's filtered.
So here we are at A101. When you're in A wing, outside of every door will be an A and then the number, and that's how you know where your classes are. So we're going to follow along the left side of the circle in A wing, and we'll notice the lockers, we'll notice the doors, we'll notice whose name is where, and we'll find our sixth grade classes. So our halls are empty at SGMS right now because everyone's home, working from home on school, and so it's definitely different here. It doesn't have the same energy as when you all are here. What we have on the floor are bags of students' belongings after we cleaned out their lockers. And so it's much more happy and energetic at SGMS on a regular day. We really miss having the kids here. It's just not the same without you guys. So this is the sixth grade hall. It's at the back of A wing. The entire length of this hall are sixth grade classrooms only. We have math behind you, geography right here with Mrs. Raw, and you can see some of her projects out on the walls. We have science down here with Miss Simmons. And all the way down at the end on the corner is English, or ELA, with Miss Hester. Now you'll notice that these lockers are a little bit different than the other ones. These are 6th grade lockers, and they're great because you get two. You get a top locker and a bottom locker. And the reason we do this is for ease of transition. So what people typically do is in their top locker, they usually put things like their coat, their backpack, their phone, and anything valuable. And they close that at the beginning of the day and have their lock on it. But then the bottom of the locker is where they put their books and pencils and markers, etc., and binders, so that they can get those and go really quickly between classes. And they don't have to unlock their lock every single time.
Another important thing to know about the A wing is where the bathrooms are. So right now, we're by a girls' bathroom. So trying to orientate yourself in this wing is pretty easy because wherever you see a girls' bathroom, on either opposite corner there's a boys, and vice versa. If you see a boys' bathroom, on either opposite corner there's a girls'. So there's 2 girls' bathrooms and 2 boys' bathrooms in this wing.
Welcome to Cougar Cave. Cougar Cave is also in the A wing, as you can see. It's in the center part of the A wing, near the bathrooms. And it is the computer lab that all the 6th grade and some of the 7th grade teachers use with students each day. They might do language arts activities on them in the morning, or science and social studies projects. There might be math or English language arts testing in the Cougar Cave also.
I just want to mention the Be Polite, State of the Right signs that you'll see all over our school. That is to help with traffic flow because more than 300 students attend the school, plus then you have all the teachers. So there's a lot happening. And we want people to be able to get to class on time, and you have 4 minutes between classes. And I know that doesn't sound like very much time to get in your locker, get a drink, get your things, and get to your next class, but actually most students are excellent about being on time. So this helps with that. Also, if you learn this rule, it will help you when you're riding your bike around town because traffic rules are identical. Our country, everything is on the right. So you want to ride your bike on the right. When you learn to drive, you'll be driving on the right too. So this is helpful getting ready for things to come.
If you would like to get a hold of a counselor for any reason, there's a way to do it at our school. Right here outside of our office are counselor slips. And you simply grab one and fill it out. You want to put your first and your last name, and you can check off who you would like an appointment with, what you would like to talk about, and the best time for you to meet. So when you're done filling out your counselor form, you can either hand it to Mrs. Gannon or I, slip it under the door like this, fold it though, or take it over to the office and hand it to one of the secretaries, and they'll let us know right away.
All right, here we are at the beginning of the B wing. The B wing, if you think of the B as being big, that will help you get yourself around the school a little easier because most of our larger classrooms are in the B wing. The art room's there, the music rooms are there, there's 2 computer labs there, the gym's there, the library, the cafeteria, and we also have a really cool room that I call the tech ed room. And we'll try and show you all of that on this tour. Also, another marker for the B wing is the vending machine. It does cost money, and it is out of service during the school day. So you can use the vending machine before school or after school, but not during school. So we're in the gym now, and this is where you'll have your PE class at least 3 days a week. And we'll talk a little bit more about how that works in a second. But know that this is where you'll meet. The girls' locker rooms are over by the green ladder, and the boys' locker rooms are on the opposite side. by that big speaker. All students wear the same uniform, and actually they're pretty comfortable and they're easy to move around in. So you'll at the beginning of the school year buy a pair of shorts and a shirt, and some people make them last all through middle school, and some people might have to get a bigger one because they grow. That's what happens here.
So this is your health class. On the days that you don't have PE, you'll just walk right across the hall to here and have a health class in here with your teacher. On the other side of this door, there is a calendar that lets you know what days you're in health and what days you're in PE, so you won't get mixed up. The other great thing is all the PE and health teachers are right here in the hall, and they can direct you as to where to go at any time.
Still in the B wing, and we're in one of our big classrooms. This is where 8th graders have a class called Technology Education. So you get to spend a whole quarter in here working with machines and learning how to use all of them. It's really a fun thing to look forward to when you're in 8th grade. All right, here we are at the cafeteria. This is where you'll eat your lunch every school day. Right here, there's typically a menu posted for the day, so you know what's on the hot lunch menu. There's also a breakfast menu posted, and so if you have breakfast here, you'll be down here earlier. Let's just walk into the cafeteria for a second. So here at the middle school, you do have some options for lunch. You've got the regular hot lunch, which you would go through that little room and around a counter and pop out the door, and there'd be a lunch lady sitting over by the ice cream freezer chest, and you'll put in your 6-digit number with her, or you can bypass all of that and come here to the salad bar, and there's no prescribed lunch at the salad bar. You take what you want. You also get soup and a dessert and milk with that, or if you bring your lunch from home,
Fridays are ice cream days, so bring $1 on Friday and get some Wilcoxon's ice cream.
While I'm not going to go over all of the cafeteria expectations today because you'll hear that on the first day of school, do know a couple of things about the cafeteria. You can sit wherever you choose. There's no assigned seating. Our lunches are fairly short here at the middle school. They're about 35 minutes start to finish. So what typically happens is kids come in, get their lunch, sit down, and about 20 minutes into lunch, one of the lunch duty teachers will either go to the gym and open that up for people, or if it's a nice day, we'll go out to our field. So that's kind of our version of recess here at the middle school. That, and then 4 minutes in between each class, those are the breaks that you get during the day. Wow, we're still in the B wing. It really is a big spot. Notice on the gym doors that when kids go in for recess after lunch every day, they remove their shoes. And the reason for that is so our gym floor doesn't get scuffed up, because we like to use it not only for gym classes, but for all the different sports activities that we have here, and dances and concerts. I think it's used in a lot of different ways, so we want to keep it open and healthy. We're still in the B wing. Mr. Carls just took you down the hall by the band and choir rooms, and those of you that had those classes yesterday, you know where they're at and how big the classrooms are. This is the art room, still in the B wing, and we're in the art room right now. And as you can see, it's really highly decorated and beautifully done. You, as a middle school student, will get to take art every year.
are so excited to have you at Sleeping Giant Middle School next year. We can't wait to see you.
So one last question. Why am I dressed in these colors? What does it have to do with SGMS? Think about it. Thanks for joining us for a tour of SGMS today. We can't wait to see you next fall.
See you in August.